Well, obviously, just a tremendous job by our bullpen. Evan Lee came in and gave us an inning and inning and 2/3, and then Barrett Lowski came in and got a double play ball to end the fifth, and I think they had a chopper to third, pop up to second. Seemed like there was one other, and then he struck the rest of them out. So just it was great to see, something that we obviously needed. A good performance to save some arms in the pen, and for this weekend and also tomorrow. You saw at the beginning of the game, I thought Rutledge, he had good stuff. He was landing his breaking ball, trying to go through the top of that order. That's probably as good as any top of the order in the country statistically. And to get out of that first inning without giving up a run, when they got the leadoff man on, and 21 for 21 stolen base. Next guy hits a base hit to left, and our left fielder didn't quite realize how fast he was, and he went all the way to third, right in front of him. And we got out of that, and there were some balls hit hard the first 2 or 3 innings by both teams. Maybe the first 5 innings. I know one inning we lined out 2 times. They lined out twice in a row to second base, and really from about the 5th inning on, there wasn't a whole lot going on. On the play in the left field that Bonfield hit, when Jax Biggers was on second, he thought the left fielder caught the ball and was falling to the ground, and had the ball and was just going to go back since he was on the ground and try to tag up. We ended up not scoring, and that was, obviously not a good situation. But good for our team to get a win against a really good team.
I'm not sure you've held a whole lot of teams to 4 hits in 9 innings this year. To do it against a team that's as good as they are offensively, what did you think of that?
Well, just a super job, like I said, by our bullpen. They came in and located some pitches and pitched ahead in the count, and especially Lowski, down the stretch. He might throw ball 1. Very rarely did he go 2-0. When he did, he came back and threw a strike, and worked the count back even, and ended up getting a lot of strikeouts. And they take healthy swings. They got big numbers. You can see it. You can watch them take BP. You can see it, batting practice. So, like I said, it's good to get that win and move on.
It didn't look like they were a big strikeout team. I mean, a whole lot before this. What was Lowski throwing that had him going?
Well, he's a little deceptive, just the way he is, his motion, and he was just spotting it up. And then he flipping that breaking ball in there, and he actually threw some pretty good changeups to a couple of those lefties, kept him down. They swung over him. I think he just had a 3-pitch mix that kept him off balance a little bit, and then he would seem to spot that fastball about 92, 93 in and away, and did a tremendous job.
Nice to get this win, maybe get a little bit of last weekend and get Pacific State kind of out of your guys' mouth and get back in the win column.
Yep, it is. Moved on.
Any update on Casey Martin?
Yeah, Casey was actually he could have gone today. Found that out about noon, but I've just figured I'm going to give him a little bit more time and, talk to him a little bit before the game about coming in and getting a pinch hit for us. And there were a couple of spots we could have brought him in, obviously, and just didn't do it. We had a 4-run lead. Trying to get the other guys to get the job done, give him an opportunity. There's a possibility he'll play tomorrow. As far as Shaddy, he won't play tomorrow.
Cole keeps fouling it off his foot.
Well, he got hit in the foot with a pitch. That's what happened, and it hit him on the inside of the ankle, so it's pretty tender.
With the injuries, you had to make some substitutions. What did you think of the play of Jared and Hunter specifically?
I thought, when you look at it, from an offensive standpoint, Gates got hit, drove in a run, hit by pitch. Other than that, he didn't have a great day at the plate. And Hunter just played solid defense, and he hammered the ball about 380 feet dead center. But we needed him to get a run in there with a runner at second and third and 1 out. But facing good pitching, some of their better relievers came in there, and I thought they did a good job. They didn't hurt us. They gave us a chance to win. That's all you asked for.
Who all might be in the mix for you to start tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know. Bolden, possibly. We may start Murphy. I don't know. we're going to wait and see. We're going to mix it up a little bit, but I mean, it'd probably be, I'd say probably, Bolden's probably the leading candidate right now.
Everything okay with Bonin?
Bonin,
Bonin.
yeah, he's a guy that we'd like to get an inning or two, get him back in there. He's been out, he's ready to go. He wasn't on the roster this past weekend. Kind of the same thing happened to Rutledge a few weeks ago. Need a little bit of rest, a little treatment, and he should be 100%.
You all have won a lot of games a lot of different ways this year. To win a game like you did tonight, shutting down a real good offensive team, just maybe when you look at that in the context of what you've been able to do all season, but what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, in baseball, you're gonna win some games a lot of different ways. We've scored a lot of runs. We've had days where we had 2 shutouts in one day, and against a pretty good team, showing they're pretty good now anyway. And I didn't think we'd shut down Texas Tech, and hold them to 1 run with that offense. But sometimes you get on a little bit of a roll and it happens. But hey, it's great. It's good for the pitchers, the confidence of the pitching staff, and our bullpen didn't do a great job this past weekend, and it's really nice to see them come out and finish a game off for us.
Anybody else? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay.